When the first survey trucks rolled onto my land, I thought it was a mistake. My family had owned that ranch for 3 generations, and every fence, post and tree on those 200 acres had a story, but soon enough men in HOA uniform started hammering stakes into the ground, talking about community expansion and zoning rights. I confronted their foreman, a smug man named Douglas, who waved a clipboard in my face and said, "You don't own this anymore." The HOA does. My blood boiled. I showed him the deed signed by my grandfather himself, but he just laughed and told his workers to keep digging. Over the next few days, they brought in bulldozers and began tearing up the pasture where my daughter used to ride her horse. I called the county, the sheriff. Even the mayor, no one would help. Everyone was either bribed or afraid of the HOA's influence. That's when I realized this wasn't a misunderstanding. It was theft, so I called my brothers by dawn the next morning. A convoy of our trucks rolled up to the property line. Every one of us was armed legally, and for protection we parked right where they were pouring the foundation for their so-called community center. The workers froze. Douglas tried to bluff, shouting something about trespassing. But when my brother racked his shotgun, his voice cracked like dry wood. "You're the ones trespassing," I said, holding up the original deed. "You've got 10 minutes to pack up and get off my land." They didn't need 10, they ran. Helmets flying, trucks stalling in the dirt, one of them tripping over a hose in panic. Within hours, the site was empty. That evening, a black SUV from the HOA office pulled up. With 2 men in suits, they tried to threaten legal action. But I told them to go ahead. I'd already called the local news and sent copies of every document I had to my lawyer in the state land office. The next day, the story went viral. Show tries to steal ranch, gets run off by owners. Public pressure crushed them. They backed down completely. And my ranch, our family's pride, was finally safe.